we painted once, and now I'm just a little paint goblin. So we're gonna paint again today with these. Now that you guys are in on it, I can bring in all of my supplies. Oh, you thought that was it, did you? Nope, here we go. And gross, nasty water joins the fray. By the way, hello, welcome back. So, listen, I wanted to, okay, look. I've had these canvas bags since 2020 and I have not done a ding dang thing with them, and I thought it would be really fun to maybe dabble in customizing a bag with my newfound joy of painting. Not only are we going to customize a bag, I was going through my art supplies the other day and I have lots of duplicates. I thought it would be fun to not only decorate a bag, maybe put those duplicates in said bag and give it away to one of you guys. Also, I want to thank you guys for participating in the Create an OC poll this last week with me. I am super excited to come up with a character that we put together. That'll be in next week's video, but this week we'll focus on getting one of you guys this lovely bag with some goodies inside, just as a little thank you. If you would like to get this bag, stick around to the end of the video and there will be details on how you can get it. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so here's the first thing. I have these craft paints here in a variety of very, I would say, bubblegummy flavors. See? Flavors? Colors? You get it. I also picked up some fabric puffy paint, and I thought that this would be fun little accents to do as well. I do have a design in mind, and I will show you that in a moment. Since I am new to painting in general, that means I am also new to painting on fabric. I didn't even realize that you had to have a fabric medium, but that makes sense because otherwise you would just wash this bad boy and the design would magically disappear. So I also picked up some heat set fabric painting medium, and I did a little test run with these on a extra bag. This was my little test run. I just wanted to see what the colors looked like, how it interacted with the bag, and what the puffy paint would look like once it was dry. And I learned that I'm fine with it. Not a huge learning curve. I just followed the instructions on this little bottle here and off we go. I also used this palette to mix some colors together, and I found that they dry quite a bit darker on the canvas than what I originally start out with. So it was good that I did a little practice run. And to show you what we will be painting, so I took some marker paper and came up with this design. I know it looks a little weird because I did have to do some cut and taping over here because I didn't like the layout and I didn't want to redo it. It was the first pass. This was kind of the colors that I was thinking about too. I thought it was really cute. I think I want the B and the 2 to be a little bit darker just so that they, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then I redid it, and this one looks much better. So this is the reference that we're going to be going with. And to use that, I do have some graphite paper that will definitely help with transferring the design to the canvas. I also tried this out too, and it worked like a charm. And last but not least, we have this little cardboard insert that I used in our painting video. As you can see, I also used it as a backing for practicing, and this worked out pretty well too, to just make sure that the paint doesn't bleed through to the other side, and then you get a really nasty bag. With all of that being said, are you ready to paint? I am. I'm so excited. Okay, got my nasty water cups here. Very good. And a smattering of paint brushes. So now that I have successfully cluttered my desk, let me reorganize myself and prep our canvas for the thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, I lied. I have one more thing. Parchment paper. Just the loudest thing that I could bring in here for you guys to hear. I did notice that whenever I used the cardboard backing before, it did still stick and I had to peel it. So my idea is to wrap this in parchment paper and then slide this in for your anti-sticking purposes. Like literally what parchment paper is for. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna get my stuff organized. Got my graphite paper and we're gonna just put the shiny side down right on top of our bag. I think that looks pretty good. Right. So with the graphite paper down and this on top, I can take a pen or something and go over it and it'll transfer our design using the graphite on the paper where we put pressure, obviously, to transfer the line work, basically. I've already done that with my purple pen. I did that so that I would know what I had already traced over. I can just use a black pen. Let's see. Well, I'll just do a line on the B. Let's take a gander. Oh yeah, that works. This will be fine. Maybe I won't have to press super hard either. As long as it's even on there lightly, I would be happy. That's pretty light. I'll press a little bit harder. Also, I'm not like super set on the colors that I had laid down. I do like the color scheme, but maybe, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if some of the colors changed as we were going. I love how text art looks, but man, it takes my brain doing some serious gymnastics trying to figure it out myself. Like just knowing what font goes where and like having emphasis on the right thing and colors looking correct. It's just it's definitely a different type of brain skill, you know? It's a coffee time! No. Thank you so much, HP. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how happy coffee makes me. Delicious. The perks of having your husband as your editor. Get this little swoop-d in here. And then we just need to get the little blobs traced as well, so... My paper is curling a little bit under the pressure. Okay, nice. Also, my thinking is if I put the coffee in front of the water jars, I won't drink a water jar either. So in theory, we should be able to remove this and our design should be perfectly transferred. Nice! Yeah! Oh my gosh! Yes, that's perfect. I am gonna go ahead and mix up some of these colors again. And whenever I put the fabric medium in there, this actually reactivates a bit and even use these colors that I already have, which is great. I do want this color to be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this dark blue, just a smidge. Now for the other colors. Let's just speed run this thing, okay? And you know what? While we're at it, I'm just gonna mix up a little bit of like a pastel yellow. Oh, look at that. It's like a little backwards egg. Neat. Should I mix up a darker blue? Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. A lot of this blue, a little bit of this blue, and just like what? Just like a little kiss of white. Nice. So away with that, and let's see what happens. Okay, should we start? Okay. So my first inkling is to do the text, but shouldn't I do like just from like the top down? Look at me using this like a pointer. Oh, from the top down is what we'll do today. The thing is that I don't know what colors to do these blobs until I get the text on, because as you can see in our template, the blobs are not colored, and because they didn't exist until this template, and then I stopped coloring it. You know what? I'm just gonna stop overthinking it, and I'm just gonna do the dark blue in the text. Are we ready? Oh gosh. Okay. It has begun. Oh gosh. I also thought this little project would be pretty fun because not only are you getting a one-of-a-kind type of thing, we get to make it together. I think that's super exciting. It's one of my favorite things to see with art videos is just being able to watch it come together. I don't know, it just feels kind of magical to me. Okay, 2 letters down. This many more to go. Let's go ahead and get the 2 done as well. I'm really excited to get to the bigger words so that we can blend some beautiful colors together. There we go, B2. Also, while I was mixing up that blue color, I totally just all over the place like I knew I would, which is fun though, because that means we can do like a splatter effect once we're done with like our extra colors. So don't worry, it'll be like it never even happened. Or maybe it did, we don't know. It might have been a choice. You and I will know. Originally, I wanted Kind to have like pinks and blues and then yourself to have greens and blues. But I think I went more blue heavy and I want to lean more into those colors on each word. We'll see what happens, but that's my thought right now anyway. Start with the pink. While we're painting, let's catch up a little bit, shall we? I can tell you some exciting things. First exciting thing, it is that time of year where we get to start planting for our garden. We did start planting. HP has the green thumb of us, so he did the planting. I just kind of supervised. But we got some seedlings in. I did get some flowers started as well, and I'm very excited. We got some black-eyed Susans started. They look like this. They're so pretty. I'm so excited to have little pops of yellow throughout our yard. It'll be a nice little thing to look at. Plus, they come back every year, so I can be lazy about it. HP planted bell peppers and jalapenos, strawberries, and cilantro. That's what we started this last weekend, and it's only gonna get better from there. So once we get that going, there'll be some more community posts with our garden update. This will be the second garden that we've ever done. Hopefully, we've learned some things and can move forward, you know? This year will be even better. Also, if any of you guys are Critical Role critters, we have something exciting coming up too. So excited about it. We are going to be meeting the cast of Critical Role, every single one of them. I am so stinking excited. It is literally a dream come true. So we'll be meeting them, and on top of that, we are also going to Comic-Con to meet the voice actor of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, Mr. Bryce Papenbrook. This is just a very, very exciting season for us. Don't know if a square brush is the smartest tool to be using. I have other tools at my disposal, but why do that when I can make it harder? I guess we'll do purple next as like the in-between color. Very Barbie-y for now. It won't be for very long though. Hopefully. I finished the K in Kind just to see what type of color gradient I wanted to do, and I really like how it turned out, so we're just gonna continue down the line, I guess, and make it match. Yeah. Seems to be doing okay. I guess another little update I can give you too. Not that this is exciting really, but exciting for me. I don't know how many of you watch a YouTube channel called The Game Grumps. I love them. We love them in this house. They have finally convinced me to download and play Supermarket Simulator. So I've been running my own supermarket, and it's been a lot of fun too, creatively and just giving my brain something to do whenever it needs it, I guess. Also, I found that taking this little round brush that I have, getting it a little bit damp, no paint on it at all, and just going over the sections that start the gradient, just been kind of zhuzhing it around, and it seems to help with the gradient in general, which is good. Yeah, I like it. And now I just gotta do the same thing, but with the green. Why did I start putting blue down? Do you know? I don't. Put the green at the tips and the blue in the middle. Something like that, maybe? I think that'll be fine. Start the gradient with the light blue and maybe it'll make it a, kind of like a sea foamy, you know? Quite. What do you think? Look good? I think it looks fine. Don't like how this over here looks though. It reminds me of a Shrek antenna. Let me fix that a little better. Hope so, because I already did it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the green on the rest of this. Not really using my template anymore. I'm just kind of doing what feels correct. Which I feel like kind of goes along with art. It should be intuitive, you know? Now the light blue. Now that I have the green on there, it should be pretty easy to figure out where the other colors should go. I say that with having no experience, but it makes sense to me. Hey, did you know that painting is fun? I'm just now figuring this out for myself. Little by little, it's coming together. I say little by little, but I mean, we're almost done. It's really funny, things that stick with you. As I'm sitting here working on this S, I don't know why, but I have a memory that has stuck with me since middle school. Someone told me that I do bubble S's. Weird. They could always tell whenever I had a science fair project or something because they could tell by the S in the title on my science board or whatever. I don't think it looks that weird. I think it just looks like an S, I guess. I don't even remember who said it. I just remember that they did. So thanks a lot, you. This yellow over here is probably thinking, why did you even make me? It remains to be seen. Oh, comes with the free copy splash. You're welcome. So for the blobbies, I definitely want to do some yellow ones. So let's just go ahead and get that and put it somewhere. Okay. See, my idea is to get these blobs on, and then once everything is dry and set, I can take our puffy paints and kind of pick some out and make them pop a little bit. Maybe even some of the words. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's do a pink one down here. I think we need to put some green ones up here. Maybe we'll keep the green blobs up here and the pink and purple ones down here, but we'll have to mix another green color, I think, because that's not going to be enough variation whatsoever. Some green ones up here. Maybe I can take some of this green and mix it with a blue, maybe a little yellow. We'll see. Did I manage to mix up the exact same color I already had? How did that happen? I don't understand. What? I'll just put a blue up here instead. Not really instead, I guess. In addition to. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have mixed up that much dark blue, but here we are. Do another pink right here. I think light blue definitely needs to be right here. Let's do another little yellow guy right here. And now I shall attempt to outline the words. I had to put our template down because I needed an arm guard. Honestly, I think this is the part that's going to take the longest. Yeah, this part is going to take absolutely forever. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll come get you guys whenever it's time to go put it in the dryer. Ding! So we're just going to tuck this away in the dryer, give it a little pat, set it for 30 minutes on high, and send it off. Now that it's done, we just take it out, inspect it, like it, and bring it back to our desk so I can show it to you guys. It is finished. It's all done. It's dry. Everything is on there. It is so stinking cute and it turned out absolutely perfect. I love it. It is so bright and fun to look at. It looks like, I don't know, just like an art bag or, you know, whatever. Put your groceries in it. I don't know. While it was drying, I went through and picked out all of my duplicate markers that I have, which ended up being a bit more than I expected. It's basically a full set of markers, so this is just gonna go in the bag so I can send it to one of you. Yeah, just, yeah, fun. Okay. If you would like a chance to win these goodies, check the description below and fill out the Google Doc. I'll pick a winner and I will email you, so make sure that you are checking your emails at some point. Also, next week we are designing our OC, so I wanted to thank you guys for participating in the polls that were posted. I'm super excited to design what you guys voted on. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we painted this canvas bag. I had so much fun and I cannot wait to give it to one of you. If you doodled along, please post your creation on social media and tag me. You can find me here on Instagram and here on Blue Sky. I would absolutely love to see anything that you create. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a whole bunch. And until I see you next week, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Bye!